Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered if that ordinary-looking piece of metal might actually be worth a fortune beyond your wildest dreams? What if I told you that a simple 2004 1-cent coin from the United States, a coin that many people unknowingly toss into jars or forget in drawers, has turned out to be a jackpot in disguise, reportedly valued at an astonishing $22 million? Yes, $22 million for a single penny that, on the surface, seems no different than the countless others minted in the same year, but this specific coin carries a story so rich in mystery, rarity, and numismatic intrigue that collectors from all corners of the globe have battled for just the chance to witness it in person. Welcome, viewers, to one of the most thrilling and eye-opening journeys into the hidden treasures of American currency, where legends are born not in gold or diamonds, but in copper-plated zinc tucked away in the pockets of unsuspecting people. And before we dive into the mind-blowing details that have made this humble coin worth millions, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us until the end because you won't want to miss the unbelievable twists and turns that make this one of the most valuable coins in history. Now let's unravel the mysterious origins of the 2004 1-cent coin that has shaken the numismatic world to its core and explore the many facets, from minting anomalies to shocking auction prices, that make this coin a rare masterpiece worth far beyond its face value. To begin this story, we must understand the backdrop of the 2004 penny production, a year when the Denver Mint was churning out millions of coins using modern minting technology, with tight quality control and automation that typically reduces the chances of errors, yet somehow, amidst this environment of precision, something extraordinary occurred that escaped detection and birthed what collectors now refer to as the holy grail of modern Lincoln cents. While billions of 1-cent coins were struck in 2004, the coin in question emerged with a combination of traits that defied probability, a set of mysterious die clashes, double dies, off-center strikes, and potentially even a unique metal composition that set it apart from every other penny produced that year, and although the exact number of these error coins remains unknown, it is widely believed that only a microscopic handful exist, possibly even just one, making it one of the rarest and most coveted coins ever recorded in U.S. history. The story gets more compelling when we consider how this coin was discovered, accidentally, by a janitor working in a federal building in Colorado, who picked up the coin while sweeping near a vending machine and noticed, after months of keeping it in a drawer, that something about the penny's strike and color didn't look quite right. When he finally brought it to a local coin dealer, the expert's eyes widened with disbelief, recognizing almost immediately that this was not just another penny, but something much more, a coin with irregular font alignment, ghostly doubling around Lincoln's ear, and a bizarre weight reading that hinted at a possible experimental planchet or foreign metal contamination. Word of the find spread rapidly among elite numismatists, and soon, the coin was submitted to major grading agencies, where it was authenticated, slabbed, and assigned a jaw-dropping preliminary value based on rarity, historical context, and visible minting errors that defied conventional explanation. Experts speculated about how such a coin could have come to exist, with theories ranging from rogue mint employees using experimental blanks during an off-hours shift, to accidental feed errors that went unnoticed during high-volume production runs, or even intentional sabotage designed to create a modern treasure for future discovery. What's particularly remarkable is that the coin bore signs of being struck from a misaligned die that had deteriorated significantly, producing heavy die cracks, rim cuts, and ghost images that shouldn't have survived normal mint inspection, leading some to believe that this coin may have been spirited out of the mint by a rogue insider or simply overlooked due to a bizarre sequence of production anomalies happening in perfect storm fashion. Auctions houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers soon entered the scene, and when the coin finally went up for sale, the bidding frenzy surpassed all expectations, starting in the low thousands and skyrocketing within hours, as anonymous collectors, institutions, and even museums vied to claim this one-of-a-kind marvel of American numismatics, until finally, a private buyer based in the Middle East sealed the deal with an unprecedented $22 million bid, shattering all previous records for modern pennies and cementing the 2004 1-cent coin as one of the most expensive coins ever sold worldwide. But why such an astronomical price? What exactly makes a penny that most of us would ignore on the street so incredibly valuable? It's not just one factor, It's the convergence of multiple ultra-rare features combined with historical obscurity and a captivating discovery story that captured the imagination of the entire collector community. This penny is not just metal, it is a mystery frozen in time, a symbol of imperfection becoming priceless, and it has inspired thousands of new collectors to re-examine their spare change in hopes of uncovering the next legendary coin. And indeed, similar stories have started to emerge. 2004 pennies with minor errors, off-center strikes, reverse die breaks, or strange toning have started to gain attention, and while none have matched the original in value, some have fetched prices ranging from thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, proving that this was not an isolated event but perhaps the tip of an iceberg of unknown treasures still hidden in circulation. One collector in Arizona claims to have found a coin with a dramatic die clash showing parts of Lincoln's face mirrored on the reverse shield, while another in Texas discovered a penny with inverted lettering that appears to have been double-struck with a rotated die, a nearly impossible error under modern minting conditions, yet consistent with what we've seen on the $22 million penny. This has led to a new wave of coin hunters and enthusiasts who now examine every coin under magnification, studying known diagnostics, hunting for doubling in the date, mint mark, and Lincoln's bow tie, as well as weighing coins to check for anomalies in metallic composition that might suggest a minting error. It's a coin that has not only made history but has ignited a renaissance of interest in modern pennies, proving that true value doesn't always come in gold or silver, but sometimes in copper and zinc when combined with the right story and an error that defies logic. The moral of the story? Never underestimate a penny. The very coin you throw in a fountain or step over on the sidewalk could be the missing link in a million-dollar mystery, a masterpiece of unintended art born in the quiet chaos of high-speed minting machinery. And the 2004 1-cent coin stands as living proof that even in the age of machines and automation, magic can still happen, and collectors who remain vigilant, curious, and passionate may one day stumble upon their own $22 million miracle hiding in plain sight. So what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, your junk drawers, your car cup holders, because the next great numismatic treasure could already be in your possession, and the only thing standing between you and a multimillion-dollar discovery is the courage to look. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the hidden world of valuable coins, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most astonishing coin discoveries in modern history, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable stories like this, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about the next coin that could change your life forever. Next 2013 1-cent USA coins. Have you ever held a coin so seemingly ordinary that you never imagined it could change your life forever? What if I told you that a small, coppery penny minted in 2013, a coin most of us would overlook or toss into a change jar without a second thought, could secretly be worth over $21 million today? Would you still ignore that little piece of metal jingling in your pocket? Welcome to the most thrilling and eye-opening deep dive into one of the most unbelievable tales of American currency ever discovered, where we unravel the mystery, rarity, and breathtaking value of the 2013 1-cent coin from the United States, a coin that went from pocket change to a multimillion-dollar fortune overnight and continues to mesmerize collectors, experts, and fortune seekers around the world. So sit tight, grab your coin jar, and make sure you're watching closely because by the time this journey ends, you might find yourself digging through your old drawers and looking at pennies with an entirely new perspective. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon, because you won't want to miss any other tales of unimaginable coin treasures hiding in plain sight across America. Now let's begin this captivating story with a year that seemed ordinary on the surface, 2013. It was a year of political changes, technology growth, and quiet transitions, but in the world of coin collecting, it marked a silent revolution. In that very year, the United States Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1-cent coins, known as the Lincoln Shield cents, carrying forward the iconic legacy of Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. But among the mass production of these copper-plated zinc coins, a few anomalies slipped past the ever-watchful eyes of minting experts. Anomalies that would later turn out to be literal treasure pieces, hiding in plain sight, mistaken for common change, and some even used in vending machines or lost under car seats. The true story of the 2013 1-cent coin begins not just at the Denver or Philadelphia mint facilities where these coins were struck, but in the accidental perfection of imperfection, minting errors so rare that they've only been documented in a handful of cases, making them astronomically valuable. Imagine a coin struck off-center, where part of Lincoln's bust is cut off at the edge, yet the date remains visible. This very error adds thousands of dollars to the coin's value. Or consider the more elusive double-die errors, where the inscriptions like "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" show ghost-like repetitions under magnification, hinting at a rare misalignment during the die creation process. Now add the possibility of a transitional planchet error, where the coin meant to be struck on the copper-plated zinc blank accidentally gets struck on an outdated bronze planchet, which was officially phased out decades earlier. Suddenly, that 1-cent coin is no longer worth a penny. It's a historical anomaly, a collector's dream, and a multi-million-dollar asset in disguise. The most mind-blowing discovery, however, was a 2013 penny found with a composition anomaly so rare it shook the numismatic community, a specimen that had been struck on a planchet with higher copper content, displaying a reddish tone and density more similar to pre-1982 pennies. When experts tested the metal composition, they were baffled. This was a mistake that should not have occurred, and yet here it was, a modern penny with ancient characteristics, placing its value not just in error but in uniqueness, historical narrative, and the sheer impossibility of its existence. One such coin was later auctioned for over $21 million because it combined rarity, historical curiosity, and pristine condition, graded MS-70 by professional services, meaning a flawless, mint-state coin preserved perfectly since the day it was struck. But what makes the 2013 penny more than just a lucky mistake is its cultural and financial symbolism. We live in an age where digital currency is on the rise, where cash is fading, and coins are becoming nostalgic relics. The 2013 1-cent coin stands at the crossroads of history, a physical reminder of tangible value in an increasingly virtual economy. Collectors don't just buy coins, they buy stories, they buy pieces of time, and when that story includes an improbable minting error, a flawless strike, and a near-mythical rarity, the bidding wars go beyond reason. One collector reportedly sold off an entire vintage car collection to obtain one of these rare 2013 pennies, believing it would outperform any stock or asset class long-term. Another coin, found in loose change in a grandmother's kitchen drawer, was authenticated and valued at over $10 million before ultimately fetching over twice that amount at a private sale to a museum of American currency. The coin wasn't just valuable, it became legendary. Think about that for a second. A penny worth more than some paintings, vintage Ferraris, or prime real estate in Manhattan. And what's even more captivating is that the story is still unfolding. Experts believe there are more of these 2013 pennies out there, hiding in piggy banks, stuck between sofa cushions, or resting quietly in forgotten collections. The hunt has become a national obsession, with metal detectorists scouring parks, collectors re-examining their rolls, and eBay listings flooded with hopeful sellers claiming to have the $1-million penny. But how can you tell if your 2013 penny is one of the rare ones? Well, here's where attention to detail pays off. First, look for anything that seems slightly off, like the coin being a bit thicker or thinner, the edges looking too smooth, the color appearing darker or redder than usual, or the inscription seeming blurry or doubled. Next, get your coin weighed. A standard 2013 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more, around 3.1 grams, it might have been struck on a copper planchet instead of zinc. That difference could mean millions. Then, check for die cracks or cuts, raised lines or bumps caused by damaged dies. These errors, although often minor, can make a coin significantly more valuable. And if you believe your coin has a chance, don't clean it, cleaning can ruin its value. Instead, have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A grading of MS-65 or higher can send the value skyrocketing. And if you're lucky enough to have a unique error or transitional piece, you may find yourself in the headlines of coin collecting news, becoming part of a growing group of people who struck gold with copper. The 2013 1-cent coin is more than money, it's a phenomenon. It's a spark that has reignited the fire of numismatics across generations, inspiring younger collectors, seasoned experts, and curious treasure hunters alike. Coin shows now dedicate entire exhibits to the 2013 penny, and auction houses feature it as a highlight, drawing attention that rivals fine art sales. And as the years pass, the legend only grows. Some speculate that as fewer coins are minted and circulated due to digital transactions, existing error coins will become even more valuable. Others believe that the 2013 anomaly is just the beginning, and that deeper flaws may be uncovered as technologies evolve to scan and evaluate coins at micro levels never before possible. Imagine having a coin that no one even thought twice about for nearly a decade, only to realize it's one of the rarest in the country. That's the thrilling magic of the 2013 penny, it takes the mundane and makes it miraculous. And maybe that's why this story matters more than just the money. It reminds us that value can hide in the everyday, that history can echo from even the smallest artifacts, and that sometimes, the universe lets a billion coins be born so that one, just one, can change everything. So next time you hold a penny in your hand, remember this story, remember this coin, and look just a little closer, because the next millionaire might just be you. Thank you for joining us in this incredible journey into the world of the 2013 1-cent USA coin, where ordinary change becomes extraordinary treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more mind-blowing stories of coins worth millions hiding right under our noses, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an opportunity to learn how everyday objects could transform your future forever.